Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ollie here from CryptoVest.com. Today is the 24th of August and we're going to be looking at Bitcoin trading against the US dollar. Over 4-hour candles, we can see that we're kind of reaching now the consolidation point of this ascending triangle pattern that's been forming over the last 18 days. And things are looking quite good. These are typically a bearish continuation pattern. It came in from a drop, and typically these things kind of end in this sort of direction. They kind of come through and then sort of pitch in further down. We do have this sort of critical support level that nobody likes to talk about, but it's at the $5,800 to $6,000 mark. Hopefully you won't see a drop here, but right now some interesting things that may suggest that it could be reversing, and we could see it push back up and maybe test the top end of this first resistance channel, the second resistance channel, sorry, it's $6,800 again, which was a critical support in the previous sort of price action. But yeah, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is now reviewing 7 Bitcoin ETF rejections. That's had a huge increase on the volume right now, so we're up another 225 million on yesterday. There's also been some conflict in the Bitcoin Cash development team over the future sort of the project, and that could be driving investors across into the Bitcoin market right now. And CNBC's Brian Kelly is also predicting a nice rally ahead, so that could generate a little bit of a hype and excitement in the market. So all eyes are kind of on this main ascending triangle pattern right now. We've actually over closer range. If we look over 2-hour candles, you can see that this is actually, we had a fake breakout above this line. It actually peaked at the top resistance channel, the second resistance channel here at 6,800, and then crashed back in again. But it's actually still climbing along this uptrending support, and we're now reaching this again. We've actually had candle wicks starting to dip out into this top resistance part of the first channel at $6,500, and it's now just sort of edging its way across. And there's a few interesting indicators as well that's looking promising for a continuation in a bullish way. We have the RSI showing increased momentum into the channel, and from an oversold moment way back on the 8th of August. So it's been climbing progressively ever since then. We did have a brief oversold moment, but like I said, that's snapped back in now. And on the Chaikin money flow indicator, we did have a crossover above the zero line, but very recently over 2-hour candles that started to dip. But if we looked back on the 4-hour candle chart, we can see it's actually crossed over and is looking very bullish. So some interesting things right now to look forward to. The news is kind of favoring a bullish reversal, but of course this pattern overall is typically a bearish pattern. So it'll be interesting to see how the traders can come out on top of here, whether the bears will win or whether the bulls can actually push through here and reject the typical pattern and push on. And if we do see that, then perhaps the $6,800 mark will be tested again, and then hopefully back on from there and upwards. We do have the uptrending support now, uptrending resistance, sorry, that is coming down, and we could be meeting that sometime soon if sentiment can improve, and that'll be somewhere around this sort of $7,600 mark. So for the full TA, guys, with price targets and all the rest of it, head over to CryptoVest.com. The link will be in the description.